Hello everybody, I am Sachin, I am back and today I'll talk about something film industry because there is a debate going on that Bollywood is over or Indian film industry would be known by globally by South Indian film industry only like Malayalam, Kannada, Tamil, Telugu films and not the Hindi film industry. Bollywood is over now, it is not going to be back. I say no dear, it is not like that. Bollywood has survived these kind of phases in the past as well, and I'm sure it will bounce back now as well. I mean, in future as well, it will survive and it will bounce back very very shortly. But yes, there is a problem. Films have not been running of late, most recently, and apart from Bhool Bhulaiya and Gangubai, the films have been flopped, and at the same time, South Indian films have been doing well in Mumbai in Hindi speaking belt as well, apart from being big hits in southern part of India for which they are basically made, and they are doing well in Hindi belts as well. Now there are four reasons for me, and poor content is not the only one. There are four reasons. First of all, the arrival of OTT platforms. Second, poor content. Third, focusing more on the business aspects and not creativity, not giving your best, lack of dedication by producers, directors and actors as well. And one more thing that you may not, some people may not agree, but for me it's a big reason, and that is poor music, because music is promotional campaign of the film. Okay, let's talk about the very first one, the arrival of OTT platforms. During COVID, everybody got subscription of Hotstar, Disney Hotstar, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Z5, Sony Live, MX Player, some of the other ones. When they know that the film is going to be available on their OTT platform and they can watch it for free, why should they spend 300 rupees for a movie that doesn't have anything special to offer? 300 per person, at least 2 to 200 to 50 rupees per person. Why should they pay? They don't want to spend 1,000 rupees either with the family or maybe friends. So if you can watch that on your mobile phone whenever you want to, or your laptop, even your Android big smart TVs, why to go for a theater when it doesn't have anything to offer? It has to be extraordinary, then only people will come out of their comfort zones and they will reach to a theater and they will enjoy if it has something special to offer. Now second thing, the content has been really poor as compared to South India and as compared to what Bollywood has been providing in the past as well. The lack of dedication we can see. There was a news about the film called Prithviraj, which was heavily promoted. That Akshay Kumar was not even trying to grow his natural mustache because he worked simultaneously in so many films. This is a rumor. I cannot confirm that, but if I am listening to this from various outlets, there has to be some truth in that. So if the producer director should have forced him or motivated him to do that thing, because that was going to affect his film only. And if any other actor is doing that, that means he or she is not giving the best to the film. So that has been lack of motivation, lack of dedication, and the poor content. Scripts have not been tight, scripts have not been written well, and because you are not having that kind of content that will make people to visit a theater and pay 1,000 rupees for a family, they will not. They will stick to OTT platforms. It used to be on TV eight weeks after the release. Now during COVID, they started releasing on OTT platforms. When theaters restarted, they started beaming after 4 weeks. Now it has gone back to 8 weeks, the pre-COVID era, which is good. That means if the film is released today, it would come on OTT platforms after 8 weeks. That's a good sign. Third thing, focusing more on business aspects and not creativity, not content. Acha, what are these business aspects? Business aspects kya hote hain? There must be some people who do not know the how the business of cinema is managed. Okay, when you used to watch movies in the past 7 or 8 years back, when there was nothing like OTT platforms, or even before there was nothing like free internet and free YouTube and WhatsApp. Films which became blockbusters are all of more than 2.5 hours, 2 hour 15 minute films were never did not become blockbusters. They were not the best earners in the past, because if you try to reduce the running length of a film to pack in more shows per day, Suppose if a film is of 2 hours 45 minutes, if you can pack only 4 shows in theater at the same time, if the film is of 2 hours 15 minutes, you can pack 5 or 6 shows per day, so that the revenue that you are going to have per day would be faster and it would come earlier, provided the seats are packed. So because you want to get more people, you want to get more shows per day, and if the film is beamed on OTT platform and you think that the people do not have the patience to be with you for 2.2 hours 45 minutes, if you do not trust your own content, how can you convince the people that our film is really good and watch it? In case they're watching on OTT or film or in theater, you should be having the conviction that yes, if I have a solid content, even if the length of the film is 2.75 hours, that means pauna 3 ghanta, 2 hours 40 to 45 minutes, I have the content, people will stick to me and they will not move out of the theater because I have got the content for that. What happens if the length is that much and it is not trimmed or edited? What you should show to establish a proper character, what kind of things that you should show in the film to create a good impact on your mind, you have to show those things in the mind in the film, and that would definitely add to the running length. If you think that that is not necessary to establish that character is not necessary and that is going to add to the running length, and you want to reduce the running length, then listen to me dear, you are not able to create the kind of impact that it would have created had you included those scenes, had you established those characters. So these are the business aspects. So people try to reduce the length, they think about the business aspect and not creativity. They do not trust their own content, so they focus on business aspects because they know that they are not having that kind of content that the people are looking for. Now the next thing for me that probably you may not you would not have considered is the poor music, because from me the music is the best marketing campaign or of any film. You try to look at the past, all the blockbusters movies have got good music because the music will take you out of your home and will make you visit the theater because of the attraction that the music has. These films that which have released in the past, they did not have good music. Shamshera that released 2 days ago, it's Sunday, it got released on Friday. Shows have been cancelled because there was no attraction to the film. The look of the film was bad. There was not a single hit song, and the kind of film it is, nobody was attracted. Even I was not attracted, despite the fact that I am a film buff. So if the music is not good, the people are not going to be having the awareness that yes, my favorite music is coming on theater on 22nd of July or maybe 29th of July. So these are some of the reasons that are coming to my mind, and because I have been tracking industry since years, at least 20 years I have been tracking this industry. Late 80s and early 90s I can remember the movies that got released and how I analyzed them, how I watched them, how I loved them, and why did I reject them. So I thought this video was important from my side. So OTT platforms arrival, lack of content, good content over South India. Third, lack of dedication, focusing more on business aspects, and poor music. I think these are the 4 reasons because of which our films have not been running. But I'm sure we will bounce back. Bollywood will bounce back because still the people are the same who are working in the industry. They have the skills, they have the creativity. It's just passing the rough patch and I just pray that the future is not as dark it is right now. All the best to the South Indian film industry, which is doing well around the nation and globally as well. But I am a Bollywood fan, so I am sure and I'm very much sure and I think Bollywood will bounce back, and I would love to watch cinema in near future in theater only. Thank you so much.